a setup that we use a lot of people that have limited equipment with home gyms. So when we get seated, we're putting our feet out in front of us. We're gonna loop the band around the middle of our foot so it doesn't slide off. And then we're just gonna go through a rowing variation. So when I'm doing the row, I wanna make sure that my elbow is not pinned to my side, and I don't want my elbow really wide for this particular variation. I kinda wanna think about keeping my elbow off my side just enough where I can fit a fist between my side and my elbow. And then we like to kind of cue the upper back rounding, so flexing the spine, and then as you pull into that row, extending, so you have a little bit more muscle recruitment, or it feels like you have more of a stretch when you're in that bottom position. If you want more resistance, you can kind of scoot your feet out, or lower your hands closer to your feet on the band. That'll give you more of a stretch on the band when you get to that top position. Now the other way you can set this up is if you have a squat rack at home, you can double it like so, to where you're just looping the band around a post, and then your feet go against the squat rack so you got some stability. And you're going through that rowing variation, you don't get as much of a stretch unless you scoot yourself back. And the other way you can do it is by looping it into the squat rack and then going through the same setup to where you're kind of down low, rounding that back, going through that pulling rowing variation with your elbow away from the side. So a couple options in terms of setup. Do whatever you can. The goal is to be able to feel as much muscle working as possible. So if you can find one of these that you like better than the other, just take that and run with it.